Hi, it is Monday. It's week 2 of the Magical Readathon. It's actually 12:30 in the afternoon. My son is home from school today, so we've been kind of bumming it this morning. I did start editing last week's vlog, which hopefully I got up on time. It's quite a long one for it being only a few days and starting on a Wednesday, so hopefully this one isn't that long. But yeah, today I have not done a single lick of reading. Not a word has entered my brain, but I did get like 20% into editing that vlog, and I am going to try to work on that tonight. So I probably am not going to meet my reading goal as of today. But for a beginning of the vlog page total update, I'll move over and I'll put here the total pages I need to read and what I have left to read as of today. So right now I'm going to have a quick lunch. I have leftover mashed potatoes and leftover homemade soup that I made the other day. I'm just trying to get the leftovers out the fridge because I don't want to waste them. The soup has been in there for like 4 days and it's been sealed in a mason jar. So like it's fine. I'm going to eat it. And the mashed potatoes are from yesterday, but I just want to get the leftovers out. And then I do also need to throw dinner in the crock pot like literally right now. So I'm going to eat crock pot, hang out probably on the couch and read. I am 94% into Stranger Dreamer, which I'm reading a combination with paperback and audio. I'm also 54 pages into One Dark Window, and I am really wanting to start Dungeon Crawler Carl 4, which is The Gate of the Feral Gods. I was going to start it in last vlog, but I did not get to it. I'm honestly just trying to consume as many audiobooks as I can before we have house guests this month. My son doesn't know, so I have to be quiet. I am going to make this a short hello, and then I will see you with an update later.
Dad, I'm choosing Mewtwo. I know. No! See? Lift him in the sky. Drop him on the ground. That's one. Use quick attack. You know you can't steal my dog, but he's super quick. It's the battlefield. Use quick attack. Use bite.
What are you doing?
We also have misogyny, especially medical misogyny when it comes to the idea of like hysteria and stuff. I love the...
Hi, good morning. As you would have just seen, I just ate my breakfast. I now have made myself an iced coffee. And yes, I reuse my Dunkin' cups, okay? Reuse, reduce, recycle, okay? At this point, I'm almost 36 years old. I can't turn back from the amount of microplastics I've ingested. So if I can ingest more and save the planet, so be it. Okay, but we're on a rescue mission. I opened the fridge yesterday to grab something out of the refrigerator, and I noticed that Rita, the one in the fridge, was gray. It was gray, borderline turning black brown, and I pulled it out. I let it warm up for a little bit.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I let it warm up for a little bit, and then I tried to I scooped some of it out, and like the grayness, it wasn't just like the hooch on top. If you're a sourdough girl, you know what the hooch is. But it wasn't just the hooch on top. It was like in the actual like meat of the starter. So I threw it away. Luckily, I keep some dried Rita in a bag, which I need to add more to once I get this one back up and running. But I took some of this out yesterday and I am rehydrating it. And I've never done this before, and I'm scared that I'm going to kill her, like permanently kill her. I will be so sad if this doesn't turn out well for me. So I rehydrated it and gave it a small feeding yesterday. She's definitely hungry. I need to give it a feed now, and I should probably also feed it again later today. And I have some bread flour out that I used last night when I fed her, but I think I'm going to use the wheat flour because it's higher protein and it will be like a stronger feed. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to scoot you closer. We're going to chat while I feed Rita. I also probably should take my sweatshirt off for this because I'm already sweating. I'm sweating because I'm nervous she's going to die. I'm going to put you here for one moment and take off my sweatshirt. Okay. While I feed her, I'll update you on yesterday. So I quite literally only read one chapter of Strange the Dreamer yesterday. And then I tried to read a few pages of One Dark Window outside in the evening. But then my husband and my son went outside to play with Waffle while I was out there reading. And I got some cute clips of them, which I think you'll see. But yeah, that was really fun. And then because Riley had no school yesterday, I was literally just with him all day. We had homework that he had to finish up, and then I also had him do some extra math practice and reading practice on his school program on the computer, which is called iReady. And then the rest of the time we were playing and running around with Waffle. We did a lot of playing Spider-Man, of course. So basically, I didn't have a lot of time for reading until, I mean, I could have read when he went to bed in the evening, but, oh, Waffle needs to go pee. He's ringing the bell. 1 second, Waffle. How much is that in there? 16. Okay, that's perfect. We'll leave that the way that is. Okay, I'm coming, buddy. We're going on a trip outside. But yeah, so I could have read in the evening. However, today is Tuesday, and I wanted to get last week's vlog up today. So I spent the entirety of last night editing last week's vlog, which I think came out pretty good considering it was all over the place. Yeah, considering that was all over the place, I think it came out really good. And I got it up on time, which is the important thing. Now I will say, it's like 9 a.m. right now, or maybe a little bit past 9 actually. I can't remember. But I'm trying to sit somewhere where I can not be blinded by the sun. You're going to be blinded though. So I got that up on time, which is fantastic. And today it's only like 9 in the morning. Oh, it's really nice out. It's like mid 60s, sunny, gentle breeze. And the birds, do you hear the birds? I don't know if you can hear that because this mic is noise canceling, but I hope you can. It's so majestic out here right now. But yeah, I'm going to feed Rita and then I'm going to read today. I'm going to read today. We're going to read a lot. I need to make up for not reading enough yesterday because I think the chapter that I read of Strange the Dreamer was literally only 20 pages or even like 18 pages long. It wasn't long at all. And then I read like 3 pages of One Dark Window. So I'm so far behind. It's not funny. I'm trying not to blind you. I'm so sorry. But I also don't want to blind myself. It's not supposed to be too hot today. Oh, there's a big spider web over there. Yikes. That's gonna need fixing. There's a lot of spider webbing going on in this trellis thing above my head. And well, you see, yesterday there was actually a spider on my shirt when I was out here with Waffle and Riley and Kyle, which isn't ideal. I don't want spiders to be falling on me from up above. So Kyle's gonna have to knock that down. This is so frustrating. I understand that these bugs need places to go because like they live in nature and stuff, but my backyard is so small. Why are you choosing this one? There aren't even any trees here. There aren't even any trees in my backyard. Go to a different backyard. Literally, just go away. And, okay, I think Waffle's done. But me and you, you and me, us together, I'm going to feed Rita. I'm going to try to get her alive and kicking. So I will feed her now and feed her again later. But after I feed her now, literally... the squeaking. Literally, I just need to read. I just need to read today. It's 9:19 in the morning. Also, I'm really sad because my MacBook was supposed to be delivered on Wednesday. You're so close to me. What's going on? Was supposed to be delivered tomorrow on Wednesday. And when I checked this morning, it says delayed until Friday, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to get the MacBook tomorrow so I could start editing videos on the couch outside, on the couch inside, or at the coffee table, or at the dining table, so I can spend more time with Waffle, because I feel bad sometimes. I do have to lock him up for like an hour. I just got flour everywhere. For like an hour or two a day if I want to edit something. Yeah, so that makes, staying on top of content really hard, because I'm feeling like I don't want to lock him up for, 2 hours a day if I don't have to. Like, I'm home. He should be able to run around and stuff. And I know, like, there are people who work 9 to 5 and lock their dogs up all day, and like they're gonna live and they'll be fine. And like, that's all well and good for them, but like, I just don't want to do that for me. I need to start over. I literally need to start over. I just fucked this all away. Good thing I have extra in the jar. Okay. Now the measurements are correct. You guys, I made this a much bigger mess than it needed to be, honestly. Also, so obviously this is rehydrated from like the dried powder, but the consistency is so different, and I'm just hoping it's just because like it's in the process of waking up. And I'm hoping I didn't fucking kill my motherfucking starter. That would literally suck so bad if I had to start over. I'd probably take off like a month or two to grieve and process, and then I would, have to try again, because I absolutely love making sourdough bread. It's kind of hard and finicky, but for some reason I really enjoy it. So there's my starter. Just a little blob at the bottom. It's 2:28, so I'll probably try to check her again at lunchtime and just make sure that she looks like she's starting to bubble. I actually already see like a bubble on the bottom, which is good. That means there is a little bit of gas in there. Even when I transferred it from the bowl to the jar, there's still some gases in there, which is a good sign. That's what we want to see. Now I have to clean up the mess that I made, and then I can actually wash my hands and turn off this very long clip. Okay, my bread is fed. My hands are clean. I'm going to go read something. I don't know. Okay, I lied. I'm back really quick with an update. So I just want to let you know, I literally read, this is the first page of the chapter. I think I got to the top of this page, which is one page later. So there's where the chapter is. This is where I read to. Honestly, I might just restart the chapter because I don't know. I was trying to read outside and the boys were being loud. So yeah, I'm moving it back to the front of the chapter. So I am on page 52 here. Yes, I am on page 106 here. I also have yet to start Dungeon Crawler Carl book 4, The Gate of the Feral Gods, which I said in my last vlog I was going to start and never did. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I lied to you. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to do some quick maths. 1 + 1, that's 2. Quick maths. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you know that meme? Please tell me you know that meme.
2 + 2 is 4 - 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
So we're on page 52 plus 106 equals. So I've read 158 pages so far in the readathon. And today is the 7th. Okay. So that means I've had 6 days of reading so far. So 6 days times 77. That's my page goal. 462. There's no way. Oh, I forgot about Night Bitch. I was about to say, there's no way I've only read 100 pages so far. I just gave myself a heart attack. How long is Night Bitch? I want to say it's 238. Oh, 238. Wow, I remembered something for once. So 462 minus 158 minus 158 for Strange and One Dark Window. Waffle, please don't push that into my camera. Is 304, and then minus 268. Nope, that's a lie. Minus 238 for Night Bitch is 66 pages. So I'm behind by 66 pages. That checks out because yesterday I did only read 1 chapter of Strange the Dreamer. And then obviously I only read like 2 pages of this, but I'm just going to start that chapter over. So if I want to catch up today, I need to read 66 plus 77 pages, which is 143 pages. I need to read 143 pages today. However, I did just remember that it's Tuesday, and Gavin from Gavin Reads It All, who I love so much, does YouTube member only sprints on Tuesdays. So I will be watching sprints today and trying to get in a lot of reading. His sprints are starting at 10 a.m. So in about 10 minutes, I'm going to end this clip literally right now and at least start something before the sprints start. Okay, I am reading and Gavin started his sprints. He's in the chatty bit, but I have something to unbox. So is this going to be satisfying or not? Let's find out. Kind of, but that was way too difficult. I have started collecting vinyls. I mean, I started a little bit over a year ago when my husband got me a record player and some Taylor Swift vinyls for Christmas, but I've recently branched out into other music on vinyl. I got the Arirang Deluxe album and I'm literally so excited. I'm so excited. I have the Butter like CDs that somebody, actually my husband's coworker, had gotten us from her family in Korea. But wow, okay, this is so cool. I can't wait to listen to this album on vinyl. That's going to be a struggle because I really want to do that today. But obviously, okay, things are falling out. Okay. I've never had a BTS like album like this before. What is this? Oh my God, it comes with its own slip mat. Wait, that's so fun. Oh my God, look at the inside. I love them. Look at them. Look at my husband. Look at my husband, Namjoon. He's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. Get out of here, Waffle. Not for you, buddy. I'm sorry. If you ruin this vinyl, your ass is grass. Let's see what's in. Oh, there it is. Okay, I want the photo card thing. Eek. Oh my God. Okay, what else is in here? Oh my God, it's just a giant picture book. This is stunning. Oh my God, the first page. Are you kidding me? That man is so fine. That man is so fine. Oh my God. I'm not going to flip through the whole thing, but just know that this is really cute. I love the way this is like packaged and presented. All the black and white photos are so fun. I got the black and white version. I do think there's like a color one as well, but oh my God, wait. Oh yeah, their tattoos, the 7 tattoos and the Big Dipper. They got their 7 tattoos in the shape of the Big Dipper. Okay, this is a track list. And then again, it connects them all via the Big Dipper. That's so fun. That's so cute. I love how much they love being a group. I'm gonna open this thing first. What is this? Oh, what is this? Okay, it's just more photos. Wait, you can rip these out. They're postcards. Wait. Oh, these are postcards. That's so fun. On the back there, you see little postcards. That's cute. I will definitely not be sending these to anybody. But these are super cool. Cute. That's fun. The photo cards. I don't think these are random. I think everybody gets the same set, but they look like they look like little Polaroids. Oh my God. These are so cute. But look at JK. Oh my God. V, Jimin, J-Hope. He's so cute. Oh my God. Suga. He's my bias wrecker, by the way. I literally love him so much. Everybody's fun Uncle Jin. And my husband, Namjoon. These are so cute. I love these. This is why K-pop is 1,000 times more fun than regular pop, because like Taylor Swift, where's my photo card? You know, like where's my photo card? Paramore, I would love a photo card. Hello? But no, we don't get fun things in Western media. Also, I've recently learned that these stickers on the plastic are apparently called hype stickers, and that I should keep this. So I don't want to stick it directly on the album, but also this album is really beefy and I don't think it's going to fit in an outer sleeve. Like look how thick, because there's so much in here at the moment. So I might honestly just stick it on the album itself. Is that like sacrilegious in the vinyl world? I don't know. Do I give a fuck? No. So I might just stick it on the album. I'm obviously not going to cover their names. Okay, great. I can stick it on the bottom without covering the album title. So I'm going to just do that. People in the album world right now are probably rolling in their grave because I put my hype sticker directly on the vinyl itself. But you know what? I don't care. It's mine. It's not yours. And then here's the actual album, the actual vinyl. Ooh. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. what the fuck? Also, I've never seen an album packaged like this before. Mine is ripped though. How do I get it out? This is like a very thick wax paper. This is a beautiful album sleeve. Oh, that's so pretty. Are you kidding me? That is stunning. Okay, that is literally so pretty. Are you kidding me? I love this. It's like red, pink, and white, which I don't know if it's supposed to be pink, but obviously red and white makes pink. So I love this. Okay, I can't wait to listen to this later. But alas, I must do some reading first. I'm gonna put the rip side in because I don't want that to be out here getting scrapety scrape. I can't wait to listen to the bonus track, Come Over. Yeah, it comes with a turntable slip mat. That's literally wild. Eek! I love them. Can't wait to listen to that. I'm so excited. Okay, now back to reading. I was actually reading, by the way. I was actually reading before sprints. I got 6 pages read before the sprints. I'm pretty sure Gavin is still chatting. Let's check. I guarantee you he's still chatting.
Goodreads ratings first, maybe. Potentially, I don't know.
He's still chatting, so that's perfect. I did my little album unboxing while he was doing a chatty bit. I will watch the rest of the chatty bit, and I feel like he's probably going to start sprints soon because it is already 10:33. So, and he does 50-minute sprints, so I will be able to get quite a bit of reading done in this first sprint, I hope, and set myself up for a good rest of the day. But I will update you again later. I'm not expecting any more packages today. If by some miracle my MacBook does show up actually tomorrow like it was supposed to, you'll get 2 unboxings back to back. Although you'll probably get the unboxing anyway because I think it's going to come Friday. So congrats if you're watching this vlog. I have 2 unboxings to do in this vlog. But yeah, it's reading time. I'm going to have to quell the Orillium album excitement for now, and I'll listen to it later. That will be my reward for getting my pages done. Okay, here to give a quick update. I am on page 100. I've read 48 pages of this today. This is taking me a long time to read with my eyes. I feel like I've been doing a fairly okay job at staying off my phone, but I have checked it a few times and like texted my husband and stuff like that. But it is now 2:40 p.m. I have to go get my son off the bus in about 40 minutes. I don't know how much more of this I'll get read today, but I'm trying to think. I do need to edit a video for Friday, but today's only Tuesday, so I can hold off on that till tomorrow because it's already filmed and I already have the footage on DaVinci, and I don't think it will take me a long time. It is a fairly straightforward video to edit, unlike a vlog. So I think what I'll do is I won't do any editing tonight, so I will be able to read tonight. I do believe my husband has to work tonight upstairs. He works Monday through Friday, and then he also comes home and works like 3 or 4 days a week at night, which is really annoying. Like I said before, I believe I said this in my last vlog, something about this writing is just a little clunky, and it does take me quite a while to kind of like catch the rhythm and start like, you know, speeding through the chapter. But I will say my intrigue is a lot higher than it was before. Something at the 100-page mark just happened. So that's just kind of piqued my intrigue a little bit. And again, I'm just going to reiterate, the stuff about the Providence cards themselves are very cool. I like the lore that has to do with the cards. There's some kind of like history that's been given to us about the cards and the kingdom, and like the kingdom's history with the cards and whatnot. I'm not like obsessed with it, okay? I'm not obsessed with it, and that's fine. Like, I don't have to be obsessed with every single book I read, but I was honestly just hoping because it's so hyped that I would be more obsessed with it. But I'm not. So I'm just gonna keep trucking. And keep going through. I'm on page 100 of 392, so basically 400. So I'm basically 25% of the way through, which is great. Hopefully I can still finish in April. I think I will like try to prioritize this a couple more times throughout the next few days. I want to get at least like halfway in before I start trying to read a bunch of other things as well. That being said, I am going to put this down for now. I am still watching Gavin's sprints, but like I said, I need to leave in about 40 minutes to get my son off the bus. And I think what I'm going to do is I have two options here. I can either finally start Dungeon Crawler Carl 4, or I can continue listening to the audiobook of Strange the Dreamer. I think I might at least do one chapter of Strange the Dreamer and then try to read a little bit of Carl before I leave, because I can always bring my earpods and listen to the audiobook at the bus stop. But I need to go throw in some bedding into the washer, which I didn't do earlier. Also, I'm sorry if I'm like moving a lot. I'm feeling a little itchy right now because I was just sitting on the other side of my couch. It's like a big L shape. And I was just sitting on the other side of the couch with my arm up like on the cushion. And I looked over and there was a teensy weensy little spider crawling right next to my arm. And it's the exact same kind of spider that was on me yesterday. And like, they're so tiny. They're almost like minuscule, but the shape of it is very much giving like Black Widow. You know, that very like the legs. I can't. If it was like a jumping spider, I probably would have just flicked it and like let it go. But I don't fuck with Black Widows, and if those are baby Black Widows, bleh, I'm giving myself the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. If those are baby Black Widows crawling on me, don't want that. I did try to squish the one over there. Don't know where it went. I don't think I squished it. It's gone. Hopefully it's not on my body. That would be really unfortunate. So I'm just over here now. I'm probably going to take a hot shower when my husband gets home later, just to make sure that there's no spiders on me, because like literally I'm skeeved out right now. I'm so skeeved out, and it's just my whole body feels itchy. I'm trying really hard not to scratch myself, but I've just been hanging out with Waffle. Took a break for lunch. I had some pot stickers for lunch. Those were yummy. Waffle's just been either next to me or perched up on his spot over there because he likes to act like a cat, apparently. Okay, hello. I'm here with an update. It's like 9 p.m. What day is it today? That's a good question. It's still Tuesday. It's been a long day for me mentally. But I have great news. I am on page 100 of One Dark Window. I think I told you that earlier. But to wrap up today's reading, page 100, I got to page 138 in Strange the Dreamer, and I also started The Gate of the Feral Gods, which is Dungeon Crawler Carl book 4, and I got to page 56. So in total today, hold on, I have a note. I have a note with my math on it. In total today, I have read 136 pages, which is not how much I said I needed to read today. However, I have great news, okay? The amount of pages that I need to have read by this point in the readathon before going to bed tonight is 539 pages. The amount of pages that I have read actually by this point right now is 532. So I'm only behind on my goal by 7 pages. I have officially made up for that one big day where I didn't do any reading. And tomorrow I only need to read 84 pages to catch up to what I need to read. So yeah, so I've actually read 532 pages now in the last 7 days. This is great. This is a great reading month for me because in March, I don't think I read that many pages at all. Actually, I think I can tell you my monthly wrap up page on my Notion. Let me see, monthly stats. In March, I read 1,523 pages total. And I'm already about a third of the way into that because 550, yeah, so I'm 1/3 of the way into that with 7 days left. So if I keep up this momentum, I'll hit the same amount of pages within the first 21 days of April. And then I'll have another 9 days in April to smash it out the park and read more than what I did in March. Also, look at the naked hardback for Gate of the Feral Gods. It says, "Cats do not swim." I love his naked hardbacks. They're very like, they're very plain, but I just like this. I like the colorful foils that they've been using for this series. And I also think that it's funny that every series has a different quote from the book on the cover. But this flew by. I think I'm on chapter 4. So I've only read the first 3 chapters, but I'm telling you, these 56 pages, like that did not feel like 56 pages. You know what I'm saying? There's a fuzz stuck in the page. There we go. So I'm really hoping that this will just get even faster the farther I get into it, like once the action picks up some more. Also, I decided to use my Dragon Eye bookmark for this one because they're fighting these lizards called Great Thorny Lizard or something like that. Great Thorny Lizard, I think it is. They've only fought one so far. But it was giving, this is probably what the lizard's eye looks like because it's a giant lizard. Is a dragon not just a giant lizard? Yeah. So this is my currently reading stack of books, and I'm so happy with the progress I've made today. I'm really hoping that, let's see, realistically, okay, it's Tuesday, right? Let me look at the calendar. Realistically, I would love to finish at least one of these books by Saturday. That gives me 4 days. I think it's highly, highly unlikely that I finish One Dark Window because I only have it physically and it is taking me so long to read with my eyes. But I do also think that I'm going to prioritize this one first thing in the morning. Tomorrow, I don't really have much to do. I mean, I could and should probably putz around and do some chores because a week from tomorrow, my in-laws are coming. My brother-in-law and my mother-in-law are coming. And like, I could putz around and do chores and listen to my audiobook actually. But I think I'm going to make some time and carve out time to sit down and physically read One Dark Window. Because I know that I will speed through Carl, I think I might just pick this up occasionally throughout the week. I don't think I'm going to focus on this one throughout the week as much as I want to because I'm already really engaged in it again. There's just something about Matt Dinniman's writing that is so easy to just fall into and let it happen to you. You know, like if it feels like you're not doing anything, you're literally just letting the story punch you in the face. Whereas this one, I feel like I am working for it quite a little bit. And then this one, of course, I love it. And listening to it makes me want to fucking rip my skin off and then cry and wipe my tears with it. I need to read you one of my favorite quotes. It's on page 135. And it's not spoilery. I won't. There's like a little bit of a spoiler at the end, but I'm not going to read that part because that part has a name in it. I'll just stop before it gets to the spoilery bit. But I just need you to hear the beauty that is this quote. And I've read it on my channel before, but I'm going to read it again because it's my favorite one and it gets me through a lot of dark times in my life, okay? And that's how you go on. You lay laughter over the dark parts. The more dark parts, the more you have to laugh. With defiance, with abandon, with hysteria, any way you can. And I love that because I have a very dark sense of humor. And when things are going dark and poorly in my life, I make dark jokes and I laugh about it. Otherwise, I will scream and pull my hair out. Okay, as a reward for actually doing quite a bit of reading today, I did a lot of reading today. I also emptied the dishwasher twice this morning. I washed a couple of dishes by hand. I tidied up the kitchen overall, and then I also washed some sheets today. So like I did a lot of stuff and reading. Okay. And then I went and got my son from school. He had a snack and we had a conversation while he was having his snack. And then I let him put on his little Spider-Man playlist that he likes to play from the Miles Morales movies. So he put that on. We kept it nice and quiet while he did his homework. And we just sat there kind of bopping and like helped him with his homework. And I just had like a good day overall. I got a lot of reading done. I watched Gavin Sprints. I did a couple of chores, hung out with Waffle. I took him to the bus stop. All the kids wanted to pet him. So you know what? As a reward, I'm going to play Pokopia. And while I play Pokopia, I'm going to listen to my Arirang vinyl because I am really itching to play it because I have been obsessed with this album, you guys. I don't know if any of you are fans of BTS here, if any of you are ARMYs, but I literally, like, no skips. Not a single skip. I love BTS and I have always loved BTS, but there are definitely at least 1 or 2 skips on every single album they have for me personally. But this one, this one is literally perfect. This is a perfect album, in my opinion, from start to finish. And let me check real quick because I know I told you before that my MacBook got pushed back till Friday, but I checked the tracking earlier and it said it's in Kentucky and that's 5 hours away from me. So let's check again. I'm really hoping it will actually come tomorrow. That would be so good, right? Okay. It hasn't updated since 1:37 p.m., but at 1:37 p.m. it was in Kentucky, which is only 5 hours away. So I feel like it could theoretically get here tomorrow afternoon, which is when it was supposed to get here, even though now it says estimated delivery Friday, April 10th. I don't want it to come Friday. I want it to come now. Okay, anyways. I'm wasting my Pocopia time. I'm gonna go play that and listen to my album, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Wednesday. I am so tired. Last night my eyes were so droopy by the time I went to bed. I did play Pocopia for quite a while, and then I went and sat in bed with my husband for a little bit after he got done working upstairs, and then I was still playing Pocopia on my Switch. But by the time I went to bed, I think once I brushed my teeth and got snuggled up in the blanket, I think I was out like a light within 2 minutes, which is fast for me. Normally it takes me quite a while to fall asleep. Bad news for me, I don't think my MacBook is coming today. It was supposed to originally come today, but then it got pushed till Friday. But yesterday it said it was in Kentucky at 1:30 p.m. And I genuinely thought it would come today, but I don't think it left Kentucky until 9 in the morning. And it's 10 now. So I don't think it'll be here today, but it should be here tomorrow. Look at, he's so cute. But anyways, in reading news, I woke up and I've already read one chapter of One Dark Window. I just forgot the title of this book while I was staring right at it. I've already read one chapter today. I was sitting outside getting some fresh air. It was nice and cool and breezy, but the sun was warming my back. Oh, it was so relaxing. I will probably go out there again with him in a little bit and try to read out there, depending on the wasp situation. But it was cool enough this morning that they weren't out yet, and fresh air. You know when it's too hot and then the air smells weird? I don't like that. I like when the air is cold because I feel like it smells fresher and cleaner. But yeah, so I'm on page 114 of this. So I have already read 14 pages today. I think right now, since it's early enough in the morning and I don't want to fucking do shit. Yeah, it's 9:51. I don't want to do any chores right now. I think I'm going to spend an hour, maybe an hour and a half reading physically. And then I need to take some sheets out of the dryer from yesterday and fold them. I need to wash a comforter, my spare comforter I need to wash. And then I also need to wash the guest room bedding. So I would like to have the house in a somewhat clean and tidy state before to be cleanly as a host. So I will be doing that, which when I start to kind of putz around and do some chores, I can listen to my audiobook of Strange to Dreamer while I do that. And my husband should be getting out of work in time today to pick Riley up at the bus. So I shouldn't even have to take that time to go to the bus later. I hope he'll take the dog with him because it is nice for Waffle to get out and, sniff all the new smells and hear the car sounds and be around people and children. Just, help socialize him and desensitize him from the outside stimuli. So I hope he'll take Waffle with him when he goes to the bus. But that's all the progress I've made so far today. I got myself Dunkin' today. I woke up and I was just not feeling great. And I had a bad illness flare up this morning, I'll say. So I did not physically have the energy to make myself something to eat. Even now, my head is hot. I feel mildly feverish, and it's not a fever. It's from being sick when I first woke up in the morning. The back of my neck is also a little bit warm. Being chronically ill sucks. There's definitely worse chronic illnesses out there. I could have it worse. I acknowledge that. That doesn't change the fact that it still sucks. So I'm going to read some more of this. What time? I want to read more of The Gate of the Feral Gods, let's be honest. But I'm not hating this. Again, not hating it. I think actually it's getting more intriguing as the chapters go by. I think I'll read the next 2 chapters maybe, because then that will be the first section of my Discord buddy read, like done and dusted for the day, at least. So I want to at least read the next 2 chapters before I move on to another book. I do really want to read more of The Gate of the Feral Gods, but I also really want to start The Sirens by Amelia Hart, because Faye has been reading The Sirens for her book club, and she had this big paragraph of spoiler text that I obviously haven't read yet in her Discord, and she was like, Rachel, I need somebody to start reading this book and tell me if I'm crazy. Well, she tagged me and Mare, I think. So like, I don't know, I want to start that too. But is it smart for me to be reading One Dark Window, Strange the Dreamer, The Gate of the Feral Gods, and The Sirens all at the same time? Probably not. But also I'm so curious, and I want to read the spoilers that Faye put in her chat. So like I kind of have to. I know that's not a very long book, so I could just carry it with me. I have a pile of books. I will show you. I have a pile of books that I've been carrying with me around the entire house for days, as it is that I'm just slowly adding more things to my currently reading pile. So I should just add the Sirens on there too, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to end this clip. I'm going to go get the Sirens from my office and pick out a bookmark for it. This one I have One Dark Window, and then of course I had to use this bookmark that says when it's dark, look for stars, because dark, you know? They don't really match like color-wise, although they do both have some gold, which is fun. But yeah, so I'll go pick out a bookmark for that. And we're just gonna put it on the pile. We're just gonna see where the day takes us. Maybe I'll read a bunch more of this and then we'll just see. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what I want to do today. I know that I think that I told you yesterday, like I only need to read 86 pages today, something like that, something along those lines. But ideally, I would like to read like another 100 pages today. Would be great. Yesterday, I read what? 130? Is that right? I can't remember. But anyways, I would love to just keep smashing through the goals today. It is 10 a.m. I probably could have and should have gotten farther in this book this morning before this update, but I've been watching a little bit of Gavin's Do Your Worst video that he did where he read Jan Agaton's worst books. A couple of other YouTubers I love to watch have posted videos in the last couple of days that I'm behind on. So I've just been kind of putzing around. I think doing chores and multitasking and reading at the same time is going to really be the thing that carries me through the magical readathon. Now, if only I had magic so I could do the chores and not have to do them physically. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, so it's been a while since I've talked to you, and I'm not going to give you a reading update just yet, but I wanted to show you something I got in the mail like literally weeks and weeks ago when I ordered my Switch 2. I also ordered this cute skin. It's Sailor Moon. Like, look at her in her bed playing her little video games. And then this piece goes on this thing, the comfort grip, I guess it's called. And this will be on the back of the Switch. And then there's also one for the dock as well. I am so excited. I also got a clear case to put on top of that. And these cute little clear thumb grips that kind of have like a diamond cut around the sides. So they look like crystals. And I thought it was cute because, you know, Sailor Moon crystal. You know, so I'm gonna do this now, and then I'll show you my Switch when it's all done. Okay, that took me way too long, but I did in fact put the skin on my switch. It's kind of hard to see with this clear thing on here. Doesn't allow it to connect to this. So that's fortunate because look how cute. Honestly, this is my favorite part is the fucking comfort grip skin. That is so cute. I love her. But let me see. And these are also extremely hard to take off. I don't even know how to go about it because it's almost seamless once they clip together. There's like no place you can kind of shove your finger in. I guess you just kind of pull and hope for the best. Please don't break. Nope, that's not working. Oh my god, this might have been a mistake. I literally cannot get it off. I can't get it off. I can't get it off. There we go. That's a little better. It's kind of like a lavender. Also, that was not me farting. My chair has a missing screw, I think. But look at her. Oh, she's so cute. Love her. And I mean, these are cute when I can get this fucking clear case off because now I'm aggravated. So, you know what I think is so funny is that you can put these on backwards. Like, that's so funny. But these are the vibes. Pink and purple. Pink and lavender. And also the stand is still able to come out. Pink. And that has the pink on it as well. This bottom part was so hard. There's also like a faceplate sticker, but it goes on the glass because the bevel is like so tiny here. Like yeah. Where you see my nail is the bevel, but like the sticker is fat and it goes on the glass and I'm like, I don't like that because I have a screen protector on, so like that would be stupid, right? So I'm not putting that piece on. But if I can fucking get these clear things off, that would be great. I guess for now, I can just leave it where there's no case, but there's the clear grips. But like, I need to be able to get the clear grips off if I want to sit at my computer and play with this, which I do like to use because I don't really use the mouse mode that much. Mistakes were made, but the skin is cute, which is really all I could hope for. Okay, I'm updating you to tell you I figured out how to get it off. I'm so dumb. It really wasn't that hard. So this top one, you kind of just put your nail in and pull forward, and it came off super easy. Now the question is, how do I get the rest of them off? Can I do the same thing with this back bit? I can't really get my nail in there. Wait, hold on. The bottom piece. Now the top piece is off. Will it be easier? That's the question. Oh my god. Yep. Okay. Okay, I fucking... Okay. Good morning. It's Thursday. I don't remember when the last time I updated you was, but yesterday, after the last time that I updated the vlog, I took Waffle outside and I noticed that there was another wasp's nest up in the door frame. Like when you open the door, it's on the outside of the door, but it was in the frame. And then I was outside with him and there were like 4 or 5 wasps flying around the door area because they're trying to get in the gutter. And then when I came inside and shut the door, like I came in and it's like a patio and there's a glass door. So I shut the door behind me. As I shut the door, I hear tink. I turned to look. A wasp literally was like, gunning it for me as I'm closing the door because I walked near the nest because I had to get back in the house. And I full on had to crash out. And it's honestly just like a losing battle. And this is like worse. This is like the worst wasp infestation I've ever experienced in a backyard. Like I don't ever remember this happening to my family as a child. And even in our old house, we had this like outside sun umbrella thing out there. They used to build a nest up in there every summer, but after like 3 or 4 times of knocking it down, they'd just give up. But these fucking wasps were not giving up. So I literally just crashed out yesterday. I'm talking like I was having a little mentee bee. Like it was not good. I'm joking about it now, but actually it was really bad because I have summer seasonal affective disorder. So I have summer sad. I have regular depression and like 7 kinds of combined anxiety as well as PTSD. So like I'm always kind of on edge. But in the summer, it's worse because of the flying sky raisin situation. So apologies for literally not talking at all yesterday about what I was reading. I think my dog wants to go outside. I don't want to take him outside. You can come with me and we'll chat. in the patio. You need to go outside, buddy? Listen, Waffle, I am not hanging out with you out there today like I did the last few days because the wasps are annoying me. Here, buddy, come on. Ready? Go. So in other news, my MacBook should also be here today, so that's exciting. Today's Thursday. I have not edited my video for tomorrow yet. I have the scavenger hunt part 2 going up tomorrow, so I really need to get that done. So once I get that, it says it's not going to come to like 2 to 4 p.m. So I should probably just start editing that scavenger hunt on my computer. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do today. I did the math. Let me see. I did the math. Yesterday I read 139 pages. So I'm in like a really good position right now. I don't know how far I am as far as the like 77 pages a day times whatever day I'm on goal. Today's day 9, so 77 times 8, whatever the fuck that is, because I can't do math. I don't know where I am as far as that is. I think I should be over that goal if I'm guesstimating correctly. Waffle, are you ready to come in? Okay, well, I don't remember what I was saying to you, but I think the point I was getting at is that I should really edit that bookshelf scavenger hunt. Are you good, honey? Oh, you just are obsessed with hot coffee. I know, because when Auntie Maggie came and she visited us, when you were literally like 9 weeks old, you were sitting in her lap and you got one lick of coffee. And ever since then, anytime anyone has a hot drink in their hands, you lunge at it. You coffee fiend. You just love coffee? I'm sorry, I'm so distracted today, and this dog is not helping because he's just so handsome and so cute. He's a cute, cutie boy. Okay, like I was saying, I should edit that bookshelf scavenger hunt thing probably before 2 p.m. on my regular computer, and then I can just focus on setting up the MacBook this afternoon. So I don't know how much reading I'll get done today, but that actually reminds me. I want to see how many pages I should have read. 77 times 8, because today's the 9th. 616. Well then, okay, we're gonna minus. Let's do the math here. Now, I know that I'm over this goal because I know that Night Bitch was over 183 pages. So 238. So then if we go over here, minus 238, I'm 55 pages ahead of schedule. That's great because like I said, I just told you I don't know how much reading I'll be able to get done today. And you know what's crazy is the fact that I am reading literally 4 books. 4 books at one time. Could I have made more progress in One Dark Window if I was, 80 pages? These 80 pages I read here, I read there. Yeah, obviously. Obviously, I could have, but I think because I'm reading this so slowly that my mind is really just trying to compensate and read as much as I can elsewhere while also trying to focus on One Dark Window. Strange the Dreamer, I'm listening to the audiobook, so like I will have absolutely no problem getting through that. So I'm not really going to try to focus on that too much today. If I do anything that requires audiobook time, I might pop it on, but there is also a new episode of Dimension 20. There was a season premiere last night at 7 p.m. for the new season, which I think is called City Council of Blood. City Council of Blood? Oh, no. City Council of Darkness. Okay. And I think they're all vampires in like an HOA, which is really funny. So I want to watch that today as well. But those episodes are like 2 hours long. So I have at least 2 hours of me watching TV, probably at least 2 to 3 hours of editing the video and like, doing the thumbnail and getting it uploaded and stuff. And it is already 9:30ish in the morning, which honestly isn't bad. Like it could be worse. But also yesterday after my crash out, like I literally got nauseous and almost threw up a couple of times and I was not feeling great. And then I did the skin on my Switch and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to chill and play Pokopia because I'm not feeling good. But I was feeling so poorly that playing Pokopia made me dizzy and nauseous, like the visuals of it. And I was like, I need to go lay down. So I literally went to lay down in bed at like 10:45 in the pitch dark. And I was just on my phone with the brightness all the way down, like trying to watch things to distract myself because I literally was like so close to barfing. It was not great. I think what I'm gonna do right this moment. Waffle's just playing with his like, he's got a cat tunnel thing that he likes to chew on. He goes in it sometimes, but most of the time he's just chewing on the tunnel, which is fine. So he's gonna play with that, I think, and then he'll probably have a nap because he was yawning. So I'm gonna try to read some of One Dark Window. Waffle, what are you doing? Your ramp's all fucked up. What's going on? Waffle, Waffle, Waffle. Let's see if he'll come out this side. Oh, there you are. Hi, baby. Well, my dog is crazy. I'm gonna go read. Good morning, it's Friday. As you had seen previously, the MacBook did in fact come last night, but it was like 3 hours late. But you know what? Better late than never, so I cannot complain. The only 2 books I read yesterday were from One Dark Window and The Sirens. In One Dark Window, I got to page 169, and in The Sirens, I got to page 82. I feel like I made decent progress yesterday, considering the fact that I did, in fact, have a bad doom scroll day. I did not watch that episode of Dimension 20 like I had wanted to. Yesterday, this was my screen time from yesterday. So, not great, but, you know, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. My screen time overall says it's down 29% from last week. So, like, progress is progress. You know, I'm not going to complain about myself when I am doing my best. I have already spent 16 minutes on Instagram today, 29 minutes on YouTube because I watched a video this morning. I watched somebody's YouTube video and I literally can't remember who it was, but I watched it early in the morning before I was getting showered and stuff. And then I was also texting my friend Jade quite a bit. So there's 30 minutes of message usage, which honestly is a lot. I'm not usually in my text app that long at a time, but she messaged me about BTS. So obviously I had to reply. Now, what I will say is I have all the intentions of trying to get more stuff done today. Yesterday, I did also spend at least 2 or 3 hours editing a video because I have a video going up as of today when I'm filming. It's Friday, so I should have a video going up for me in like an hour, but for you, it'll already be up. So I'll link it wherever that goes. But it was completely 0% edited. Yesterday at 4 p.m. because I was waiting for my MacBook to come because I was going to try to edit on the MacBook and just like test it out with a shorter video. But alas, it didn't come in time. So that one I got fully edited by like 7 p.m. and the MacBook came at like 6:30. So it's good that I started before that because then it would have taken me all night. But then I spent the evening also getting the MacBook set up. So so that's done. So today I have no obligations except there is a man coming to my house today, because of the wasp problem. The manager of the bug company that we hire, the pest control company that we work with, is coming today because the other employees have been out here 2 or 3 times already in the last I want to say 6 or 7 weeks. So the manager's coming today and he gave me an attitude on the phone today. So I'm not excited about that, but I'm really hoping he'll actually find, I'm thinking there's probably a nest somewhere that we can't see it from the ground, like maybe on the roof or something. And I'm hoping he'll find that and be able to get rid of the wasps because listen, if they were honeybees, okay, I would have them removed ethically. They're fucking wasps. If anyone has some issues with me killing wasps, I'm allergic to them. You can fuck off. I'm not trying to risk my own life for a fucking bug. But yeah, yesterday I don't even remember where I left off on this yesterday. Was I on I want to say I was at the start of chapter 12. Waffle, hold on. I'll be right there, buddy. Okay, so I was on 128 yesterday and I read up till 168. Oh my God. So, okay, I read 40 pages here yesterday. And I read 50 because I said I was on page 35, right? I believe I was on 35 of this. So I actually read from 34 to 82 is just under 50, right? So I for sure read I for sure read more than my 77 pages yesterday, but I do remember telling you in the morning yesterday that I was ahead of what I needed to read. Actually, can I look at the history on my calculator? It was a negative number. Negative 55. So I was ahead by 55 pages. I need to do the math and get back to you on how far ahead I am. I will go do that and be right back because now I'm curious. I'm curious because if I can get ahead of the goal for the next couple of days before Wednesday, before my mother-in-law gets here, that is going to really be a big help to me. Oh, I might actually accomplish this readathon with company coming for a fucking week in the middle of it. Oh my God, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I am actually, oh, you can't, there's a glare. I am 65 pages ahead of my schedule. Eek! Okay, that's perfect. So I theoretically only need to read 12 pages today, which I'm not going to do. I am not going to slack today and let myself waste the head start that I have now. I'm going to really try to read at least 60 to 70 pages still today. Because if I can keep myself being above the schedule, then when I have company, I know that I'm going to have some days where I'm reading like way less, whether I'm distracted by them or if I just, am crawling into a black hole and screaming into the void instead of reading. So yes, I'm not going to squander the head start I have curated for myself. This is fantastic. I actually had no idea that I was that far ahead of my goal because the first couple of days, as you would have seen in my first vlog, was a struggle. But we're making up for it and that's great. So I'm going to go this guy for the bug thing, he'll be here. I don't know when he'll be here. He said between 10 and 12 or something like that. So like he could show up literally at any fucking time between 10 and 12. What time is it now? Oh, it's only 9 a.m. Great. I'm gonna go get some reading done for a little bit, and then I do need to put makeup on at some point today because my husband gets out of work at noon on Fridays and he's going to film a video with me today. Actually, I think we're gonna film at night because I think when he gets home, we're gonna go to Starbucks and I have some Amazon returns to drop off and we're just gonna go on like a little errand run together. But I would still like to put makeup on before we do that so I don't have to do it later. But yeah, so I'm excited to film a video with him today. We're going to do the blindfold book cover challenge. So if you're watching this vlog, you get a sneak peek at what content I have coming up later this month. And I think I'm going to start editing this vlog on my MacBook today just because I'm not sure how it's going to handle it. I mean, it should handle it fine. So I'm excited to see how that handles editing. And I'm also excited to be able to edit out there because as you can hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear it. Waffle is whining at my door. He's not allowed in here because there's too many wires and I don't trust him yet because he's still really young not to chew them. So so his access to this room is denied for now because he did chew the wire to my softbox light that I film with. Luckily, it was like a tiny chew and the light still works fine. Knock on wood. So I'm gonna go. Oh, wait. You know what I wanted to show you? So I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of Pokemon behind me. There, and there. And my husband got me some new Pokemon cards. He got me this one, which is for this glare. I'm so sorry. Let's move. Let's go back. I moved the camera when I got up and now there's a glare. Okay, there. That's not any better. It's not any better, Rachel. This is a Faerie, and he is so cute. He said he got it for me literally just because it was cute and he knew I'd like it. Facts. I also opened a pack recently. Oh, I need a sleeve for that. But I got this cute Palmy card. I really like Palmy. He's adorable. And I got this Miss Magus card, which is a hollow that I need to put in a sleeve. But isn't she beautiful? Goth baddie. And then my favorite one that he got me, well, recently. So Waffle is a miniature dachshund. And there is a Pokemon called Bun, and it's literally a dachshund made out of bread. Look at it. Look at him. He's so cute. There's a Bun card that I really want where it's like a full art card and he's eating a pie. I'll put a picture of it. I'll put a picture of it here if I can find it. But it's so cute and I want it so bad, but it's like $80, I think, for that card. So that won't be happening anytime soon, but eventually I would like to get that in honor of, Waffle. So yeah. Also, how funny is it that it's a dachshund made out of bread? Because I think there are a couple of Pokemon that are food, but I think this one and Fido, who he evolves from Fido, which is also a dachshund. He's a baby dachshund that's like raw dough, and then he evolves into Dog's Bun. And so it's funny because I started my sourdough starter and got waffle within like 2 weeks of each other. So Dachshund Bun honestly is very on brand for me. But yeah, if you don't collect Pokemon, that was probably really boring, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna go read. Ooh, I want to play Pokopia today. I was playing a little bit yesterday. I think I played for like 30 minutes yesterday before my laptop got delivered, and I have a couple of things that are like almost done, and I'm so close to like having some the major plot line done, so I can get the ability where it makes it easy to like terraform and like make everything nice and pretty. So that's really exciting. He tried to catch that leaf. Okay, hi, hello. I have a lot to update you on, and I need to do it quickly. I do not remember the last time I updated you. Friday night after Riley went to bed, I filmed a video with my husband. I can't remember if I talked to you at all on Saturday. Today is Sunday. I wanted to end the vlog yesterday, but honestly, I just had a really bad mental health day. And I really focused on decluttering and organizing my son's room. We're almost done with it. We need to finish that up today, but I also think that I found a pile of dog pee under Riley's bed because Riley keeps accidentally letting him get into his bedroom. So I'm going to have to clean that up. But I wanted to let you know that I got to page 298 in Strange the Dreamer. I think Friday, because I don't think I updated you much Friday. I don't remember, to be perfectly honest with you. And I should have updated you yesterday morning before I forgot what I read, but I just didn't because I was having a rough day. But today is Sunday, so I'm going to end this vlog here. Editing Rachel will put the totals here for you of what I have accomplished so far in the readathon. And if you're watching all of these Orillium vlogs, then you will see me in this exact same position at the start of next vlog because I'm about to start it really quick right now. So if you've made it this far in the video, leave a purple heart emoji down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.